Hey dude, hey, do you know how was the Roman Empire cut in half? No idea. With a pair of scissors. Get it?
Hey everybody, how's everything going? Welcome to Custom Toys EC, a series of videos where I'm gonna talk about all the freaky stuff that all we freakies love. In this video, we are taking a look at McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Harvey Dent Two-Face. When I knew that McFarlane was going to give us these figures, I was really excited. When I saw the figures on the post, my excitement was reduced just a bit. These figures are really good, but something that I have never liked is inconsistency. I am speaking about proportion. Let's take him out of his cage. I want to speak about the face of this figure. It doesn't look like the actor Eckhart at all. It comes with a torso piece for Bane. Some of them have bigger heads than others. If you remember the last video, Bane's head was really small in comparison to the rest. It comes with a card and his base that we get with every figure on this line. The torso piece for Bane is here, and oh look, his diaper piece fell off. It doesn't come with any weapons nor any other accessory, but at least I love that his left hand has his coin. I like his suit, to be honest. It has a really great texture. Now almost every figure comes with well-detailed sculpted texture. His feet are too small. I will change them with the ones that come with the Scarecrow figure. They look way better. The articulation is a bit loose, but that's no problem, as you know. The texture on the shirt is incredible. It makes me think that it's some sort of fabric. But the tie, it's a bit too short. I'll have to extend it, because it looks like the pants are falling. His injury on his left side is good but can be improved, and has really cool texture, but the paint job is a bit odd. With simple fixings on the paint, we will make him look a bit more like the actor. There is something, as you always know, the sculpt is there, but the paint job is everything. He can't close his legs similar to some figures, and similar to them also the legs are long. I think I should shorten the hip piece, cutting half a centimeter below the belt. That's like maybe a fifth part of an inch. This shoulder is loose, but the other is fine. Now, a lot of people think that this is blood, but it's actually a satin fabric for the inner part of his jacket, that when he got burned, only the outer layer was damaged, letting us see the vibrating red underneath it. It obviously looks great, but I think I should add more of the same texture with the help of a soldering iron. I really think these figures are pretty good, and they always have their potential as white canvases for all the fixings that can be done. There are good artists in McFarlane Toys. Although they can make some mistakes sometimes, but I get it. They're mass-produced products. But for that matter, there's always artists like us. Stay tuned and let's fix this figure. We have disassembled the figure and we're going to fix the articulations as always. I cut really small pieces of plastic so I can get them inside the articulation, and that way it will be more difficult for them to move so freely. We take a flat screwdriver and force it inside to create an orifice big enough to hold a piece of plastic. Then we glue it. And we brush it so we can take out all the super glue residues that could have been left. We do the same with the other leg. We can put these pieces on the front and on the back as well. It's really helpful. I hope you can try it sometime. Now, it's time to start with the paint job, and we start doing the color of these stripes a bit more violet. Even the tie shows the duality of this character. Two different colors. Now we paint the white stripes that they didn't add at the factory. Although on film, on the real tie, these stripes were thinner. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We retouch this little detail on the belt buckle. We also retouched the skin color a little bit. Here on the wrist articulation piece, it became really damaged. And don't forget the face skin color. I actually made it a little bit brighter. It looked a little bit too tan at first. These skin tones are really yellowish, so what I'm doing is making them more consistent towards a pinkish tone. And now, just a moment for questions. What do you think about this character, guys? I think that his development on the Dark Knight was perfect, because he was the White Knight of Gotham, that at the end he was twisted by the Joker as a tool to generate his chaos. I also add a bit of white on the edges of the eye and make the eyebrow more realistic. I love Harvey Dent. This version especially. It's a story of a fallen hero. Also the lips. We put a dark wash throughout all the wound. And then we will paint some highlights here and there with a reddish flesh color. And for the hair, I am putting, with dry brush technique, a bright gold tone, so it can look brighter. How about that? Remember, if you need any commission work on your figures, just send us a message to customtoys_EC on Instagram. We put a black wash all around the jacket. Because it was burned, so it should have a lot of black. I mixed a metallic red with a normal red, and I let the paint get inside all the texture. Now we can enjoy staining some parts of the sleeve with the same red. Now that the head is dry, we proceed to paint a more saturated flesh tone everywhere. Don't forget to do it on the neck as well, because all the figure has to look consistent. It looks so gory now. I love it. When you are an artist, sometimes you think that a job is done and ready. Then the time goes by and you realize that you ignored some things, so the job of an artist almost never is 100% done. It always evolves, but ends at some point. Now look. He looks more like the actor, and the wound looks more professional. Now we glue the hair back to its place. If you put the hair a little bit more to the front, he will look better, trust me. Don't forget about his coin. Now the skin tone is way better. And look at that wound. Another hit from McFarlane Toys. Finally, I would like to know your opinion. It's interesting how a bit of paint can create so many changes. In fact, I feel that he looks more than the real actor. And thinking about it, I didn't even have to put that much effort for it. Generally, fixing some details make the figures look more realistic. Now the wound looks fresh and grotesque, but this is how the character looked on the movie, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so YouTube notify you when we release more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.
Rachel!